Hey guys, it's Miss Smith. Okay, so we're on part 2 of our city. I don't know, my voice might be echoing a little bit. I'm actually in my bathroom because every time I try to make a video, my children are loud and they interrupt. So this is take 100. And I even have some ghost lines over here because I have already drawn on mine from yesterday and I had to erase it. The life of an at-home teaching situation, huh? Okay, guys, so, all right, so we've got our city. All right, so you should have a road and lines in the middle, at least one sidewalk. You might have two. And then you should have several buildings. And I wanted at least one building to be behind another building, okay? One thing I could do is if I want to make like, hey, my sidewalk goes in between there. Remember, those lines have to go back. So I could add a little sidewalk there. All right. All right. So I'm going to add some doors, windows, and signs to our buildings. So that's something that you can start to add to yours, and that really makes it fun and creative. So I'm going to show you the first part. All right. So this part of your building, which is normal, and it's like a rectangle or a square, that's the easiest part to put stuff on. So if I wanted to put a door, it would just be a normal door. It doesn't have to use the vanishing point. All right, it just is straight. Same if I had windows. Let me put like a window. I'll just do like a big window. But whatever kind of windows you wanted to do. It's like a big, all right. All right. So that could be a big window on there. Maybe I've got windows. Maybe I got like 2 sets of windows. Windows on the first story and windows on the second story. I'll do my door on the other side. Okay. All right. So all that's going to be normal. I'm going to do a sign on here. And my little trick on this is because these fronts are the part that's facing you. It might actually be the side of the building, but I'm going to call it the front because this is the part that's facing you. It doesn't have to use the vanishing point. So if you wanted to make a really creative sign, you'd want to do it here. That's the easiest place to do it. You know, so if I had like the art, like shop, okay, and then maybe I've got like a palette, paint on it, you know, the palette, that's what you hold in your hand to put the paint on there. Maybe there's like a paintbrush on this side, maybe like a swoosh paint. But if I wanted to kind of be kind of creative, you know, paint dripping, I'd want to do that on the front, because otherwise everything that I had just drawn would have to be controlled by this vanishing point. So let me show you what that looks like. So if I was going to do a door here, now one, I can kind of eyeball that, and that kind of go in this corner to the vanishing point. And that's going to help me know how tall this door should be in comparison to that one. Right? So my line's got to go vertical, and vertical straight up and down. So if I take my pencil and I lay it on my paper, it's going to be straight up and down. And I'm sorry if my camera is a little crooked, or if even my paper is crooked to you. I'm not very good at this yet. The top has to go to the vanishing point. And then this side has got to go straight up and down. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put a little concrete right there, that if you are having problems and you don't think that yours is looking correct, it's because your lines are not vertical or horizontal. Vertical is going to go straight up and down, just like the edge of your paper. And horizontal is going to go straight across, like the bottom of your paper. So if I were to draw, let's just draw a line up here. If I were to have a line like this, that is not parallel. It's closer here and further apart here. So that is a slanted line. It is not horizontal. And that will make a difference on things looking right. If you do a slanted line like that in your sidewalk, then it's going to look like it's a ramp that you might go on with a skateboard. Be kind of cool if you want to do a skate park or something. You could think about something like that. But if you were trying to do a sidewalk, you might not be happy. Again, I'm going to do some double doors. Okay. All right. So here, vertical, vanishing point, and then vertical. Now, I would not do that because if I'm going to do letters, let's say I'm going to do like a T. I'll do art real big. So the top part of this A has to go to the vanishing point. The bottom of the A, vanishing point. The middle line of the A has to angle towards the vanishing point. So all these things have to angle towards the vanishing point. The T's got to angle towards the vanishing point. And this letter is going to end up being bigger than that letter. You just have a lot of elements to deal with. So you can do it if you would like to. I was almost off the camera. I'm sorry. You can do it if you'd like to, but it's really a lot easier on the sides to maybe do windows and basic doors, especially in the beginning. Okay. So I'm going to add another window here. So vertical, vanishing point here. And then I can do my door, vertical, vanishing point. If you have a ruler, that'll help you because sometimes you think you're to your vanishing point and you're not. And I do the same thing. I am eyeballing it here. So it's just, I think it's just a little bit easier for you guys to see. But if I go to check myself, not too bad, huh? Look, I was pretty close. I was a little bit off, but not too bad. Yay. All right. So maybe this is like a car garage. Look at this. I'm going to put a line right here. And now that looks like we could go inside of it. Probably might need to be wider to be a car garage, but this is still kind of cool. I think you'll like it. Straight down. Hold on. If I do that, I need to bring that line down. So not quite wide enough, really. I need to make it a little wider, but I think you can see what's happening. So now I could drive something right into there. To kind of give you some creative ideas. I'm not going to do stuff on all of these because you guys don't want to watch that. I can't wait to see what you guys add in yours. All right, I'm going to stop there with that. So what I want you to do for tomorrow is I want you to decorate all of your buildings. Don't just decorate the fronts. I want you to do the fronts and the sides, even though you don't have to put signs on the sides. You might just do windows and things like that. You know what? One thing I didn't show you, let me make this like a series of windows. So if I was making it a series of windows, just like this middle line here, I would actually draw one big window and then just cut it in half and erase it. Just like we did on this middle line. It just makes it easier than doing boom, 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 boom. It just makes it easier, to me anyway. You might not need that tip, but I like it. Okay. What else could I show you guys? What if you wanted like a canopy? You know, sometimes, you know, let's say it's raining and I'm going to walk into the store and their stores doesn't want me to get wet. So they've got a canopy hanging over it. Some type of area hanging out. So what faces me would be, I'm going to do like a triangular one. Okay. And then it's going to go to the vanishing point. Vanishing point. What's between stays between. Erase my door because you can't see that. And now there would be, maybe there's posts on each side. Take it to the vanishing point. That'll tell me how long that post needs to be. And now, if people come up to my building right here, they can stand under here to put up their umbrella. Sometimes these have stripes on them. You know, so you can add all kinds of canopies and things like that. You might practice and kind of play with some stuff that you think you might want to add. The whole idea with linear perspective is think about the part that is facing you and then take its edges back. So be creative, see what you can add. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to do something in a row, like trees or trash cans. I'm going to show you how to do a fence, even though honestly I don't know where I'm going to put mine because it's pretty full. But I want to show you how to do a fence. And then we might be done. So anyway, if you have any questions, make sure you message me. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. Bye, guys.